This is about to double in price. Random card that
Oh my
costs nothing,
god,
and then
you
it
show
would
the
spike.
card.
No, you're gonna sit here and listen to all this. You're making Joey wait. You're gonna listen to me.
Hey, buddy.
Whoa, welcome, Joey, to the May the Zoo Be With You podcast.
Joey can't. You're being a rude guest to Donald. You're supposed to be on the podcast.
I'm being a rude guest to Donald.
Yeah, if you're at Donald's house, that means you're on the podcast tonight. So go into Donald's office and let's roll this, baby. We're on the podcast. Come on, I'll give you a raise. I'll give you $1 an hour raise.
75.
$1 an hour raise right now.
75.
Did he get to negotiate against himself?
No, he wants a 75% raise. Wow, that's disappointing.
Whoa, welcome to May the Zoo Be With You, America's most favorite and inopportune time TCG podcast. I am, of course,
recording.
He's saying.
I am, of course, joined by the man who can't tell when he's on air or off air because he lives his life in the metaverse, Donald.
Wow.
Are you sure it's recording?
And I am, of course, joined by the man who puts his employees on the spot, causing HR to have a meltdown, Louis DeGeorge.
Yes, what is up? And we are joined by the man who left us and came back and then left us again for the last 4 months and is now
Prodigal son, baby. Prodigal son.
back. Everyone's
New glasses.
Everyone's favorite dad, George.
New glasses. Dude, I got new. So I went to the eye doctor.
Yes.
And I have a eye disease, Donald.
Yeah, I remember this. You were worried you were going to go blind.
They were like worried I was going to go blind.
That was serious for a little bit.
That was like serious. And so I go to see this quack in Seattle. And he's like, "Oh,
as opposed to a non-quack that lives in Seattle." Shout out to all our Seattle people.
Nobody. Like, I bet we do have some Seattle listeners because it is like TCG Central out there.
Yeah.
And like, so the guy's like, "Oh, you have this thing. We can do this treatment. It's basically water torture for your eyes, but it ages your cornea. But like, let's see what you are." And he gave me these new glasses. And I'm a big Costco fan, as you know, Louis. Big Costco fan. I think I should not have gone to Costco for my eye care for all these years.
Probably not.
And he was like, "Oh, like we can change these things on your eyes and we can give you 20/20 vision." I should not have been driving before these glasses. That was my largest takeaway. Like, these glasses are actually less strong than my old prescription, but they have better for my corneas, which are misshapen.
Well, that was a great explanation for why you've been gone for so long, but we're glad you're healthy now and you're back.
Always. Donald, how have you been?
I've been good.
What's new?
Nothing. My job sent me on a really cool trip, and I worked my butt off, and it was a cool event. Felt
I heard you crushed it. Is that the rumor I heard right, Donald?
I heard he crushed it.
I heard the software crushed it too. Is that right, Donald?
Yep. For those of you who don't know the inside of this, Donald is on the team that works for a lot of these games at Cardio. So he's doing a lot of the QA for Cardio and Riftbound, and a lot of the issues that you run into, Donald will solve them.
There's no issues, but other than that, you nailed it.
What did I say? Riftbound and what?
You just said Riftbound, but Lorcana is the other one.
I said something and Riftbound. I think I said Sorcery and Riftbound.
He also does.
Sorcery. That's also true.
Yeah.
That is also true.
But Lorcana, the
one of them has more players.
All right. Well, today we're going to talk about Avatar making a comeback in the prices, and people are starting to be excited about that. We'll talk about Donald. I have a Lorcana section.
That movie is good. I want to say for the record, I think Avatar is good.
Okay.
I think.
Do you think that it's about the blue people?
I think it's like too long. Like they're going on to Avatar 3. I think the first one was really groundbreaking.
You know what's crazy? I know this isn't the right Avatar, and George, you let your bit go too early. You should have waited till the end. That would have been way funnier. That would have been such a more funny bit. But I saw Avatar 2 was on the top 10 grossing movies of all time. How is that possible?
And I don't know anybody who saw it.
Yeah,
I know nobody who saw it.
I think that's conspiracy theory.
Yes,
that's not accurate. James,
Really?
is it James Cameron?
Is Big Blue in there? Like, what's going on? Like, who's this
That's
for?
James Cameron, right?
Yeah.
Dude's got 3 of the 10 movies. Titanic's on there, Avatar 1. There's no shot Avatar 2 actually brought in. I know 0 people who went to the movie theater and saw it. Crazy.
Dude, Disney paid through the teeth for that movie.
But that is the wrong Avatar, just so you know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's Avatar The Last Airbender, which is an anime, and that's about all I know about it. It's one of Donald's favorite shows, though.
Is that true, Donald?
No.
Do you like the blue
Louis
anime?
just
Do you like
likes to
the
make
blue
fun.
Avatar or no?
I do not like that either.
What
Why
do
do
you
you
like
like it?
more? What do you like more?
Oh yeah.
I would have to go with Airbender more.
Why can't you like the blue people?
I think I would also go with Airbender, and I've never seen Avatar The Last Airbender. I just don't like the regular Avatar that much.
I just don't get why. Like, I liked Avatar 1. I thought it was fine. But like, it was fine. It was not, I did not get like the crazies.
It was really good for the time that it came out.
I also can't watch 3D movies. They make me sick. So
what?
That might have had something to do with it. I went and saw it in the theaters in 3D, which is how I learned that I can't watch 3D movies. I get like some weird vertigo or something.
Oh man.
So
this is an interesting twist to the conversation. Why is it that 3D movies haven't gotten better over the years? Like, why are we still watching?
I think we gave up on 3D movies.
I think people just don't care. Like, like, you guys remember?
I don't want to have to
3D
wear
craze?
extra glasses to be able to watch a movie. I already have to wear glasses. I don't want more glasses.
Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Lorcana. Donald, I have a Lorcana topic, but if you have a better one, we can do both of those things. There was a guy in the comment section asking for more Lorcana.
Of course. Everybody loves Lorcana. Everybody loves Lorcana.
We'll do a sorcery segment as well. And Riftbound had their release.
Oh, that's my gothic voice. How is it, Donald?
George, that joke's only funny if you're actually here to make the joke. Not being here for 4 months means that nobody knows what that joke was about.
Everybody knows that sorcery that you said would be bigger than Lorcana did not turn out that way at all.
I never said that.
You did.
No,
for a year and a half.
No,
for a year and a half, you will all sorcery will succeed. Lorcana will fail.
I said their successes are very different.
You said that after it was clear that one was succeeding by every metric and the other was not.
That's not true.
Your revisionist history is well known.
He also said that Star Wars would be bigger than Lorcana.
I said Star Wars could be a top 4 TCG. I will take that.
Worst take.
I will take that L. I will take that L. But
George, so here's my topic.
Okay.
What today has a bigger chance of being the top 4, sorcery or Star Wars? If you go fast forward sorcery. 50 years
between the two of those, sorcery.
No,
I agree. Dude, I actually agree.
Star Wars is not going to be around in 2 years. I heard somebody. Oh, this is great. All right, this is the Star Wars segment now. Somebody was telling me.
Did you guys miss me? Can you imagine having structured communications? What's that like? What's wrong with this podcast? You got to have some chaos.
I have a buddy who's super into the Star Wars game. Oh, by the way, if you see my hands, it's not blood. It's red paint. I painted my door today red.
Dude.
What?
Keep going.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Star Wars. Oh, I have a buddy who's super into the Star Wars game.
I can't believe Joey didn't want to come on this because he thought it was chaotic.
He goes to all the different they're called galactic events or some BS like that. RCQs. He goes to all the different things. He was like, you know what's hilarious? They promoted their game as having 9 sets developed. And this is set 7 or something like that. It's like getting close.
Are we already on 7?
Apparently they've not communicated, according to him, they've not communicated anything past those 9 sets. There's never been like, oh, by the way, we started working on set 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah. Yeah. I think sorcery would have a better shot of entering the top 4 in the next 30 years in Star Wars. I think both have 0.
Yeah, both of them were pretty low. But
like,
sorcery.
I will give the weird shout out of the podcast. Wonders of the First released today. That would have a better shot than both of them combined.
That's not true.
That's absolutely true.
I disagree with that statement.
That's absolutely true.
I think that success for sorcery looks a lot different than Star Wars.
Oh, now you do. Now you do. That wasn't always true.
Right. I changed my tune 2 years ago.
Yeah,
about that. You've been on the podcast 3 times since then, so I understand if you don't remember that.
That's not unfair. That's not unfair. True things don't hurt my feelings. Your lies do.
All right, Avatar: The Last Airbender non-blue version.
They should have just done the blue version. Can we all agree on that?
Maybe they will. What will they do when they have?
Probably will at some
Yeah,
point.
they have a
Secret layer. Oh yes.
So this box took another little turn.
I'll get my coffee. You'll keep going though.
Collector boxes
I'll give up
jumped
Magic.
from 560 to 680, and now are trickling back down to 593. What have you seen, Donald? What are you hearing?
Well, we're getting reveals, and the cards are good. Like power level on the cards are good, but not only that, but like the bonus sheet cards are really good, way better than the Spider-Man bonus sheet cards were.
But the art on the bonus sheet, aren't they just taking pictures from the anime? Isn't that what I heard?
mean, sure, that's what it's called. They're the source material cards. That's what it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be. But like the card, the art isn't what's good. It's the reprints. Like the cards that are being reprinted are like
What are some of the bigger ones
million
that they
times
put out?
better. Like Force of Negation and
So,
the
but
Great
those
Hinge.
aren't the Force of Negation ones, not the Great Henge, but I think Force of Negation is exclusive to the Commander bundle.
I don't. It might be. I don't know.
I think that's what that's the thing that I think is really interesting. The Commander bundle, all 5 of the free counter spell or free commander spells are in the Commander bundle. That's pretty good. Those Commander bundles are doing well.
The big reveal this week, for me anyway, was Dockside Extortionist being one of the source material cards.
No way.
A card
Extortionist?
that is on the ban list currently.
Is it played in any format?
No. It got banned in Commander, and that was its format. Like, so does that mean they're just printing a useless card, or does that mean it's getting unbanned?
Unbanned.
Yeah. I don't think it means it's getting unbanned.
The community would disagree because there are some major buyouts going on.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like the whole, every time a modern ban list announcement would happen, Stoneforge Mystic would get bought out, and it would shoot way up, and then it would not get unbanned, and then it would
So
come
wait,
back
can you
down,
play that in
and then
standard now or no?
No, it's on the
No.
bonus sheet. The bonus sheet's not legal in standard.
What?
Yeah, so it's legal when you're drafting. If you're doing sealed, it's legal, but the bonus sheet isn't legal in standard. It's a way for them
There's
to print
way too many asterisks in Magic. Am I the only one that feels that way? It's like this is legal unless you pass go and you see a blue buggy.
The difference is everyone's just done talking about it. Like everyone's just like accepted it and moved on. Like
not me. Not me, baby.
It's their way of printing commander cards in standard products without it ruining standard.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. George, do you know that there's no commander decks for this set or the next set? Sorry, not
the next set.
What's the next set? Is it Lorwyn or
Lorwyn's the next
Lorwyn
I went to my first ever big Magic tournament last week.
Lorwyn has 2 commander sets.
I went to Magic Con. I went to the Commander Fest in Seattle.
How many games did you play?
Some. Is driving there a game?
For you, it is.
I will say it is like going to that tournament was like a reminder that there's 2 games in the world, Magic and everything else. Like they had these huge tournaments set up for like all these other mini games. Commander Fest was as big as everybody else combined and then some, and there was like very little special stuff.
When we went to Magic Fest, I mean, it's insane. It's huge.
It's like one of those things you just like look around. You're like, oh yeah, like there's Magic, and then there's like the others.
Donald, how did you came to Magic Fest with us, right? Yeah. How did that compare?
I always remember when I'm with you.
See, we need Joey in here to talk about the only thing I remember from Magic Fest, which was Joey puking everywhere.
Getting sick.
in the air.
Why did Joey get sick?
Because he ate some pulled pork sandwich.
Where was this?
In
Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay. If you're eating pulled pork in Chicago, you deserve to get sick. Like,
that's not at the convention center, not just
even
random.
more
in our Airbnb. with
That is ours.
with like 9 guys staying there.
I'm in South Carolina this week. That is our thing. You cannot take that from us.
Anyway, Donald, how did that compare to the Lorcana tournament you just went to?
I mean, it's a much larger scale. It's Magic versus Lorcana, but it's basically the same structure. You know, you've got your main event going on, and then a bunch of side events and
So
vendors.
Who got sick at the Lorcana event you went to, though, and threw up everywhere?
I don't know. I'm sure somebody did.
Donald,
That's the
like,
guest next week we got to find.
the main
If you
event,
got sick at the Lorcana Festival in Milwaukee, put a comment down. We're welcoming you on next week.
the Lorcana event, was it like the size of the side events of the Magic thing?
I mean, the main event's a 2,000 player event,
Okay.
That's what it's capped
and
at.
then and then the side events are mostly, there are people that are there that just have a attendee badge that are just there to play side events, but 90% of the side events are people that O2 dropped in the main event and then
Right.
went and played side events.
Because I
Like,
remember at Magic Fest seeing, like, I not understanding why the Pro Tour was there. I was like, nobody was watching it. It was off in its own little
it's
side thing, and
yeah,
it felt completely disconnected from the entirety of the rest of the
it's literally just it's so they only have to plan one event, and they do the Pro Tour while it's like we don't have to rent 2 buildings. We're already
Gotcha.
using the building. Here's like it's just it's a logistics thing, is what it is.
Because that was
But
the main event at
no,
Magic
because
Fest.
you can't just play in the Pro Tour if you
What
want.
was the
Like
main event
there's
at
a
Magic Fest?
GP that goes on. There's like
Oh,
but the
gotcha.
Pro Tour is just kind of there. I mean, and then like at Magic Fest, the one we went to, they have all the cups, like
The
the
Popper Cup.
modern cup, pauper cup,
Somebody
vintage
I
cup,
know got 8th place in the Popper Cup.
4th actually, but yeah.
4th place. Donald got
Is that you, Donald?
4th place in the Popper Cup.
Donald,
You
what
guys
was your
don't know.
deck?
People who listen to this podcast, you guys don't know how good of a player Donald is.
He plays.
Player.
Donald, what was your deck?
Mono red.
Isn't
Yeah,
everything mono red?
maybe he's not that good then.
Doesn't
Mono
everyone-
red when mono red wasn't like the thing.
the meta?
Donald started the trend.
Donald,
No,
were you
it
the
was
first
after
mono
the
red
trend.
player?
No, but I've been playing mono red for a long time in Pauper.
Donald, is that why you
been
wore a
through
red
many
shirt?
different. Yeah.
He knew we were going to talk about this today. Actually, every day he wears a red shirt just in case somebody brings up his
Actually,
top 4.
actually have the red Magic shirt that says
I
Bolt.
placed
It
in
says
the top
Bolt.
4.
No, it says Bolt on it because they like the blue one says Nope.
Yeah.
It's counterspell. Yeah.
Wait, what does the red say?
Bolt. BOLT. Bolt.
Why?
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt is a card in Magic the Gathering that is prominent in the red decks.
You have a shirt that says the name of a card, but does it have a picture of the card on it?
No.
Nope, it has a red
Is it-
mana symbol and it says Bolt. Because that's
It's
what
like, yeah.
what a red player does. They use Bolt.
I still have my cryptic t-shirts.
I have your cryptic t-shirts. You don't have yours. You gave them.
I have 3 in my house.
It
in
doesn't
Charleston.
really matter what's on it. That is the most comfortable T-shirt I've ever.
I have.
Dude, if their card game was built as well as their t-shirts, that would be the 4th biggest game.
Remember they came in the bag. They were randomized.
Dude, like why? Like how
I
come the
forgot
shirts
about
are
that.
so good?
Forgot about the
They're costing
randomizer.
$40 each.
Well,
That's
also,
why they
it's
charge
the thickest
$75.
material on the face of the
I
planet.
can't wear them. They're too thick. I
Yeah,
sweat.
they're thick. They're very thick.
It's like wearing a hoodie.
Dude, like those shirts, S tier shirts,
I think.
and made in the land of the free, baby.
Can you imagine if Spider-Man had gone better? What would be going on with Avatar right now? Price wise, market wise. I think that I don't know. I think
it
Avatar
feels like the market might be softening a little bit finally.
100% is.
Oh, it
And
is.
like,
that's a lot to do though with the economy.
yeah, of course.
Like the economy is playing. I think that plays into it way more than the hype. The
So,
non-hype is.
But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the Avatar release is going to be a perfect TCG release. In that
What does that
you're gonna see the price right now. It's pre-order prices, and it's how TCGs should be, right? Pre-order price should be higher. Like, you should pay a little bit more if you want your boxes early and you want your boxes right away. And instead of this like crazy Final Fantasy, crazy complete bull market thing where like release happens, no supply is there, and everything goes to the moon, or like the crashing where what happened with Spider-Man, where they come out with more product and it crashes all the way down. I just think it's going to kind of trickle. It's just going to be around MSRP. It's not going to skyrocket. It's not going to I
Wait,
think
what's
it's
the
going to
MSRP on this box?
like $475 or
Dude, we
$500.
need a recession so bad.
Well, like distro price is around 300.
We need a recession so bad.
It's crazy. I mean, the Magic's not going to lower their box price because of that. Probably raise their price again. This is what they want. They want expensive boxes.
I'm fine. Like, listen, I am very pro expensive boxes. I've been on this tune for a while. They should raise their box prices.
For the cost that it used to, for let's call a collector box $300 at distro. It's around there, right?
I
For
remember being
300 bucks,
outraged when it crossed the 200 mark.
I bet you
Outraged.
I was in a store when draft boxes were $85 in store, but I bet you they were about $50 to $60 at distribution. So for the cost that that Magic used to sell 6 heavy big boxes for $300, they're now selling one tiny 12-pack box. It's just way more profitable for them, way more
Yeah, of
economic
course.
to ship, around the
Like,
world. And
the interesting thing about TCGs is that, like, the first sheet is outrageously expensive. Everything else is just printing money.
it's interesting though, because it's like, I don't know. It really shows how the dynamics of the game have turned from just like a player focus to now
Collector.
the fancy shiny focus.
Well, I mean, like, I forget. The former owner of Upper Deck, which is a sports card
Oh yeah, I
product,
saw that Facebook post.
like, he came out, was like, the gig is up. This is going to fall apart. He said, according to him, no idea. I think he said like 10%, the top 10% of spenders now make up 90% of the spend.
I would totally believe that.
I absolutely believe that. And like, that's why you see breakers printing money. That's why you see these games fighting for whales. That's why you see these people fighting for the tippy top of the market. It's just
it,
like, if you're not in that tippy top, you're fighting for everybody.
but that is that's sports. I would venture to say that that's even higher for TCG, for Magic particularly, because
I
at
think
the
that's totally true. I
at
think
the
that's totally true.
at the low end, you have a lot of college students who just don't have any money or whatever. And then the new kind of print your own cards, proxy, whatever, has really taken over, especially with that generation. Like, for people who started playing Magic around, like when I started playing Magic, nobody proxied. If you proxied a card, people would be like, what are you doing? Like, you can't do that. That's not.
I remember, like, you had a couple, like, weird ones where you had to write the name of the card on the card.
Yeah, but like most people weren't doing that
I
to
agree.
replace a card that
No.
it was like, hey, I've got this card ordered on TCG. I remember like 3 months
Yeah.
after I started playing Magic being like, hey guys, look, this is the order. I bought this card. I just want to test it in the deck now. And like now that generation, like it's the opposite. And I'm not saying one thing's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, holy moly, I could believe that the top or the bottom 50% of players spend basically nothing. Like
Well,
they're
I do think it says a lot about the TCG market and where we're at. Like, I mean, like, I mean this. Like, I'm on the phone a lot with card companies now, and they're all fighting. They're fighting for streaming power more than anything else. They're fighting for their games to hit on whatnot, and boxes go up a fortune. They're really banking a lot on that, because if you take that away, fighting for that 90% of like raw players, there's just no money there. It is just a desert of money.
yeah.
And like, man, like, the line between those two is so drastic and also so fickle.
Well,
I mean, like, we talk about Cryptic. Like, look at Cryptic.
yeah.
Think about all the whales in Cryptic, like Louis, and like think about like they were gone. It
Well,
is fickle.
that's I think that's a little bit, the cryptic thing was connected a lot to the way the company handled stuff.
I mean, like,
But I agree with the before the company was negative, like a lot of the money was on the top end. Like, I'm not disagreeing with that.
so I
But
agree with you. I just think it shows, like, man, these blanks ain't loyal, man. These
well,
blanks ain't loyal.
I think if you're a new TCG, that's a mistake to build your entire base around that.
That's
Uh,
what these Kickstarter games and
well, it's really
like a lot of these indie TCGs, that's what they focus on
They
is that.
have to though. If you're not
Yeah,
if you're
like,
not
it's
fighting for that top
nuanced.
10%.
It's
but
nuanced.
then
You can't
but it's
just
like you said, they come in and then they're gone. Like, you've got to establish a player base or the game is gone.
I think the best games do both things. They have a strong connection.
Like Lorcana.
I will take the sorcery tote here. Like sorcery,
Oh my god.
the most expensive cards to play are not any harder to pull. They're not
Oh my
difficult to
God.
pull. They are still plenty available. But
Oh
then there's a collector element, and I think sorcery does it well, having only one foil per 6 or 7 packs or whatever it is. I think that's a big win as opposed to some of the artificial stuff that some of the other games are doing.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but sorcery doesn't have the biggest pull on whatnot and that kind of thing. That's not the only place that they're going, but there is that pull.
They also produce 3 boxes every 5 years, so it's a little complicated to figure out that market, I think.
You should love the way that sorcery does their boxes. It is everything that you've ever said you want companies to do. Cheaper cards for players with expensive collectible cards for the collectors that matter and that are good.
I've
And a
you know
box
exactly
price.
my one problem with sorcery.
I don't know
You
that it
know
is
I know, but I'm
exactly
just
my
saying
one
you don't
problem
have
with
to
sorcery.
just harp on that one problem. We can
But
talk about something else
that is
that's
a
good.
problem that is debilitating. That is a problem that if you do not solve that problem, no other problem matters.
We're launching my pre-sale, by the way, on this podcast.
Oh,
for
here,
Cardboard.
that's why we're talking about sorcery
Right.
this week. I could not figure out
We've-
why we wanted to
oh,
waste our time talking about sorcery.
We've talked about sorcery for the last 3 or 4 weeks. You just haven't been
Because
here
you have
for
a
4 months.
pre-sale coming up.
You just
Because
haven't
you have
been
a
here for 4
pre-sale
months.
coming up.
Because there's something to talk about finally. We're
Wait,
talking about
I don't care about that. When is May the Zoo be with you getting a spoiler?
We already
We
got our
already did.
spoiler. We already did it. You
What?
weren't here.
What do we spoil?
You weren't here. We spoiled. We'll do it again. We spoiled
Do
the
we have the
negative
ghost
card.
hand guy or no?
It's a negative card.
Love that.
It's about how negative everyone is. I was supposed to do it. We did a whole thing. I think we tried to call you on the podcast and you didn't answer.
That's why you got that. I was like on a call with a customer, and I get this random call from Louis. I'm like, Louis, you're killing me, dog.
Yeah. That's what we were trying to spoil.
Well, let's see the card. Put it up.
No, we'll wait for the sorcery segment. We're talking about Avatar right now.
Also, I want to say that $166 a booster box is not affordable. Just saying.
Well,
Wait, what box is $166?
That's the Gothic.
They're Gothic.
It will
booster
not be that
boxes.
on release day, Donald. Wait a week.
Well, I'm not buying it, so I don't care. But like,
so that's like a cheap box compared to Magic.
it is
What?
not.
No,
Yes.
it's not.
Yes, it is. Magic boxes are MSRP for a
booster?
Magic box. MSRP for a Magic box is like $220 for a play box. Yep.
Since when?
Since the new pricing update. That's what I think that's what the MSRP for Spider-Man was. It was like
Wait, that's a special set though.
no, it's a standard set now.
Everything's
Everything's a
the
standard
same now.
set. That was their way of increasing the price. I think a regular box now, I think what is it? Laura one, maybe 185. I can't remember because nobody talks about MSRP for Magic, but I think it's like 185 for a play box. And Pokemon's MSRP is 165. That's a
Ridiculous.
market standard price. But when you compare that to a collector box at $480, pretty cheap.
Yeah, but the collector box isn't for the player. Like, it's
For the people.
like you should be able to pick up a regular play booster box or whatever you want to call it of the regular cards.
What's your price? Tell me your
play-
price that a play box should be.
$120.
That 120 is my price, but
That is about distro price for that. That's below distro price, advertised distro price
For what?
For Avatar. Yep.
That's wild.
Welcome to the world. Have you gone to
That's
the
why I don't
grocery
buy it.
store? Have you gone to the grocery store? Everything's expensive now, baby.
I thought I was promised prices were coming down.
We're gonna get sick of winning. You're gonna be
I'm
winning
sick.
so much.
I'm
sick of
sick.
it.
I'm sick of it too.
Anyway,
Is it really 120 distro for a box?
I think it's more. Yeah, I think it's more.
Dude, what has happened?
Yeah, it's crazy. But so I think Avatar is going to come out.
Speaking of what happened, I want to give a shout out to Rolex, who ate a lot of the price increase on this last round of tariffs.
One Piece just increased their box price because
Boom.
of tariffs. 13% or something like that. Well, 6, maybe it's 6%. Everything's crazy. I think those Avatar, the way this release is, it's got an accurate amount of hype. It's got an accurate amount of excitement.
What does accurate amount of hype mean?
Like, it's not outrageous. It's not like people are like, it's not like when Final Fantasy was out and it was selling like 100 boxes a day at
I just want to say
$800 a
how much
box.
I think. Like, I hope they do the blue ones as a secret layer. That'd be such a great meme. I'd
That
love
would be
that so much.
That would be super fun. It would not happen, but it would be super fun. It's completely different IPs.
Think one was based on the other or no?
I have no clue. I know nothing about Avatar. I know nothing.
I'm halfway through a book about Peter Thiel. I will say I have learned a lot. I did not know.
Is that an Avatar person?
Next topic.
Who's Peter Thiel?
He invented everything. Everything.
Everything. I thought you were reading a book on Tolkien.
I finished that. It was really good.
On him or by him?
About him. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about Tolkien before I read this book about him.
You know,
did you know he I did not know he fought in the wars. I knew nothing. I will admit my ignorance on this.
My favorite Tolkien bit is that him and C.S. Lewis decided to write. They were both going to write books about like science fiction. They like made a deal and they like drew straws and they drew science fiction. And then Tolkien got the Lord of the Rings contract and then never wrote the science fiction book.
No, I got into this because I read about his history with C.S. Lewis after I read the Screw Tape letters.
Yeah.
And like,
I didn't know you read the Screw Tape letters.
I read. I'm a devout reader.
I've read that one a couple times.
That comes in picture books.
Wow.
I will say, like, I was really embarrassed by my ignorance about Tolkien and who he was. I will admit my ignorance on this.
Crazy. Anyway,
like his whole thing was he started this club with his friends, and like that like shaped a lot of like his livelihood, his life, like that brotherhood that like kept him going. Like, a lot of them died in the war, and that like I had no idea.
And
like,
it's amazing how
gave him the background for the books.
It's amazing how popular those writers in that circle were. I mean,
it's amazing.
It's like some of the most iconic books of all time were in that same circle.
I had no idea. Like, I left. Like, I felt. I love a good book where I'm like, oh my god, how did I not know this?
Yeah, they should make a movie on it so that other people can learn about it.
They did. They made the movie Tolkien. That's like I saw the movie Tolkien. I was like, what the hell is this about?
I didn't know that was.
And I was like, oh, I should read the book.
You watched that recently?
So I read the book, then I watched it on the world's worst plane ride from Seattle to Charleston.
I watched House of Dynamite last night while you were on the plane ride.
What is that?
House of Dynamite is I just looked it up. It has a lot of 1-star reviews. I thought it was a great movie.
We'll go over your dining choices in a minute.
I thought it was like really good. I was like in it. My wife fell asleep and I was like watching the movie.
Yeah. Mr. Sorcery here loves it.
I'm usually like on my phone. I was watching a movie for the first time in forever. It's about a nuclear missile gets launched at America, and it is
too real.
It takes it like the first 30 minutes is from the perspective of the Situation Room in the White House. Okay. And you have that 30 minutes and you see all these conversations happening with the president, all these conversations happening with the Secretary of Defense, and they're making all these decisions and like stuff happens. I'm not going to give it away. The second 30 minutes is the same exact storyline, but from the perspective of one of the other guys in the
I like that.
The other room. So
like
you're
that.
seeing all these things. And then the last 30 minutes is from the perspective of the president. And it's so
interesting.
It was really good. It was free. It was on Netflix. So
it's called Dynamite?
It's called A House of Dynamite.
All right. And Don, what have you watched recently that you've enjoyed or read recently that you've enjoyed?
I watched Survivor.
Which season? New season or old
the
season?
newest. I've watched every season.
Survivor without Joe Rogan is like, what's the point?
Joe Rogan was never on Survivor.
Yeah, I don't think he was
on Survivor. Who's
Dude,
the guy?
I was a wee lad. That game,
The-
that show dominated.
Who was the main guy?
Some
the
other jackass?
the same host is
Burnett,
been
right?
on Survivor since its existence.
Burnett?
Are you thinking about Fear Factor?
Jeff
Definitely the Fear
Probst.
Factor.
Oh, was he Fear Factor?
Joe Rogan hosted
Okay.
Fear Factor.
So I wasn't that far away.
Other than
Yeah.
show,
Those are similar shows at least.
Yeah.
I find similar show.
They're reality TV in the same era.
Except one of them is still on TV.
All right, whatever.
So how was
And
the episode, Donald?
Going into its 50th season soon. But anyway,
Do you think you could do Survivor?
50th season?
I would. I could do Survivor.
No, you couldn't.
I would struggle
You would
on.
die. You would freaking
You cannot
die.
do Survivor. There's no shot, buddy. I am your best friend, and I love you dearly.
I
No
love
shot.
how that was so automatic for Louis. I could do that. No, you can't.
I set them up.
There was
I set
not
them
a
up. I asked him the
misbeat.
question because I didn't think he would say yes.
No, I could do Survivor. I couldn't do Big Brother because I have a problem with like lying and loyal. Like I'm
Have you
I'm
watched
loyal to
Survivor?
a fault. Yeah, I've watched
All
every
they do
season.
is lie to each other.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
isn't
it's
Big
there's
Brother
more
just
to it
living in
than
a
that.
mansion with like a bunch of people having sex
Big
around
Brother, they
them?
live in a house, but there's too much politics in Big Brother, and I can't lie and backstab people. And
Yeah,
I would
there's
not think
so
you'd
there's
be
an
a good
element.
politician.
There's definitely an element of that in Survivor, but like it's not just that. Like I could do the competitions.
Do you remember the first season of Survivor?
Yeah.
Dude,
I know you don't think so, Louis, but
you would die. I want to be clear on that you would die.
I also don't eat, so like that's already a plus.
I think the problem with you in Survivor is that you're too loyal. You will get stabbed in the back instantly.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come.
You need a friend to like make sure you don't get stabbed in the back.
I would
So
have
between
I would
the
have
four
to go
people on the
with a friend.
podcast, who would have lasted the longest on Survivor and why is
Josh.
it me? Really?
Oh yeah. Josh
Why
is a
Josh?
schmoozer, dude. He's a schmoozer. Listen to him on the podcast. He just
Really?
schmoozes all the time.
Is he a
I actually-
schmoozer?
He's also 6'11". I mean, he's a
That's
giant.
true.
And the strong guys do get voted out, or as soon as the merge happens, the strongest guy's gone. Like,
But he's also
So-
he's not the strongest guy there. Like he's a big guy, but he's not going to be the. I think
He's
Josh has a better chance than any of us on the podcast, for sure.
I actually,
Interesting.
I want to do the Amazing Race. That one I know I could do, but I have to have a partner. So, Louis, will you be my
wife-
partner?
How am I getting cut out on this, Donald?
I don't know what the Amazing Race is, but my wife wants me to do Survivor. Like she wants me to do a application. I won't do it.
Or-
I won't do it because she won't let me apply for Mars 2030.
Is that where you go there to die?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great content on the podcast.
I
Can you
think it'd be
podcast on
amazing.
Mars or no?
Can you imagine? This is my argument. You get to be one of the first 50 people to go to Mars, and you're not signing up for
Allegedly.
that. I know
That
it's
would
kind of
cra-
like it's-
that rover is going to crash within 30 seconds of launch.
Can you imagine being like one of the founding people on another planet? That's a
All right, you ready for my
That's a-
hot take? You ready for the hottest take in this podcast? I don't get why we want to go interplanetary. I don't get it. Why are we going to Mars?
it's just Elon. We're not going to Mars, but it's
I
just
didn't-
Elon.
It's great because that's both the reason to absolutely do it and a reason to absolutely not do it.
Elon just wants to not have to go by anybody's rules, so he's going to go to space so he can be.
That was one of Peter Thiel's things. He was like, "I'm going to build a thing in the middle of the ocean that's going to be lawless, a libertarian hotspot," which I loved.
What segment are we in?
Well, actually, I was just going to take
Donald,
this back.
you
I
gotta
was just
relax,
going to take
buddy.
this back.
This is my week on
because
the podcast.
if you remember, Elon Musk also tweeted about buying Hasbro so that he could save Dungeons and Dragons. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
I
tweet?
forgot
do
all
remember that.
about that.
Which would be the craziest Magic the Gathering news you could create. I can't think of a less qualified human being.
Do
to
you think we
run-
could get Elon on the podcast if that happens?
It would all be AI. Everything would be AI. He would fire every single Wizards of the Coast employee and replace them with AI. All right, let's move on to what do you guys want to do? What game do you want to go to next?
Did you see that Walmart is finally enforcing a pack limit on Pokemon?
Oh, that's a good
cards
topic.
in general.
I'm getting my refill of coffee because I don't care about this either.
Pokemon pack limits.
Walmart was the only big box retailer that wasn't enforcing pack limits, and starting today, actually, they're I think it's a
It's a
5 yeah,
item
5
limit.
pack limit, yeah.
I've already seen people posting that they like gave the Walmart person $20 so they could buy more stuff. What
I mean, it's gonna be hard to police for sure, but I mean, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing all around because the scalper problem is just way too big in that game.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I don't know that this. So I know a couple of people who buy. So they've tried to sell me stuff, and I typically don't buy stuff from them because I can get stuff from distro at whatever. Um, I'll buy like older steel product, but if it just came out and it's somebody bringing me like scalped Walmart things, I typically say no. Um, so I've gotten to know them. And I've heard how they do this, and like they have friends who are connected to the MJ Holdings people,
Yep.
and they literally just get a text and say, "Hey, I'll be there in 20 minutes," and they go and show up. And I'm not convinced that the Walmart like policy is going to hold.
It's gonna be hard to enforce. I mean, you go to the self checkout, you check out 5 packs, and then you just start a new transaction.
Right.
Like your
Well, I think
teenager that's standing there working, it's not gonna stop you.
a lot of the stuff has been put behind walls now, which is
That's how you enforce it. You put it behind the service desk, and you have. I mean, that's a lot of Targets do that. Not all of them, but like I think like your Barnes and Noble and stuff like that. The bookstores do that usually. That's the only safe way to enforce it, and I think it's good. I mean, no one needs to go there and buy the entire shelf. Like it's
I
not
was thinking
necessary.
about it the other day, and I was like, man, when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to Target, and she would go grocery shopping in Target. She would leave me. I know back then it was okay. Don't go at my mom. She would leave me at the trading card aisle, and I would literally sit on the floor looking. I can remember it like it was yesterday, like looking up at this whole wall of trading cards. I would like memorize the back of all the packages. I knew exactly what was in everything. I was thinking about it today. I was like, these poor kids, they don't have that. They don't. There's no product. They never like. There's no product on the shelf. There's nothing to look at. So I think it's a win. But I don't know. I don't know what it really does to the market though.
I don't know, but I think the scalper market is getting a lot tougher because there has been an increase in print runs and stuff like apparently Mega Evolutions is just so abundant that it's hard to that they're just not able to scalp it. Like
Yeah,
people are buying it for MSRP, so now they're trying to unload their product. Like
it actually might affect the overall market price of a lot of products in a like the products might go up in value because if scalpers aren't buying them and then listing it on
mhm,
TCG Player, it turns into the people who actually want the product want it to open rather than just to list on TCG Player. So the
yeah.
quantity that ends up on the websites goes down, and so the prices stabilize or go kind of in an upward trajectory. But
The scalping world is just so like it's crazy. The world that we live in. For instance, today, this is Thursday when we're recording this. Starbucks released a glass bear cup. It's like $30. It's their special like holiday
holiday
glass
cup,
cup. Yeah, they opened at 4:30 this morning. There was a line out the door, and people and they got like each store got like 5, and the first person in the door bought all 5, and then like everybody like just so they can take it and sell it for triple the price on the internet. Like
it's
I
free
love that.
it's
it's free
crazy.
advertising though. I mean, like it makes sense for
It's
something
crazy.
like Starbucks. It's like free advertising. Everyone's
Yeah, but
talking about
like
Dude,
that.
did you see that bear cup though? That bear cup looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want one.
it is kind of cool. I didn't even know it was a thing, but one of my friends who doesn't have a Starbucks texted me at like 11 o'clock today and was like, "Hey, can you go see if your Starbucks has this?" And I was like, "Sure." And I asked them, they're like, "Yeah, that was gone as soon as the door opened this morning." It's like, "Okay, cool. Can I have a latte?"
Apparently,
What kind of latte do you get?
Today I got the peppermint mocha because it was the first day. But
we
normally I'm
understand.
I'm a matcha guy.
We
You're a
understand.
Donald. I will let you know. I did not see you as a matcha man.
Yeah.
This is what people want. That's ridiculous. That doesn't even fit in your cup holder, people.
No, it doesn't. It
That's
doesn't.
crazy. This
Yeah.
is ridiculous. And that stupid
Special edition.
that hat thing's not going to last very long either.
I don't
No,
buy anything that
there's a
doesn't go in the
top
dishwasher.
there's a top and then the hat.
What do you mean?
There's a
It
top.
screws, like it screws in.
There's a
Right.
metal top.
I'm just
and
saying
the hat
that
fits on
the
top.
hat's not going to last long. That stuff's going to get
Why would the
destroyed.
hat last?
It also doesn't fit in your cup holder, and it looks like a gummy bear. This is stupid. This is dumb.
Yeah, but someone's going to buy
Let's
it
go back
for
to our, let's go back to
$200.
our printed cardboard for $2,000 a box. Let's talk about smart stuff.
All right, what's your Lorcana topic?
Go
Okay.
Kana.
All right. We usually keep Lorcana for that, but we'll do it.
I'm trying to hurry this along. I have a house guest.
He was invited on this podcast.
No. He was invited. He is being a poor guest.
Yeah, he was invited as our guest.
He's being a poor guest and frankly, a poor employee. He could have clocked in and made an extra hour, $1 an hour, but no.
No, he couldn't handle the Thunderdome.
Leave a comment in the comment section if Joey should get a demotion.
Yes.
Let's talk about the One Piece stuff without him. One Piece set came out. We don't know much about it.
Okay, I know a lot about it. It's an anime, and the game's always been pumping.
Actually,
I've never understood it.
This set has more hype than any of the recent sets for One Piece. There's like,
why do you think One Piece has had success when a lot of the others have failed? Like when I think of like the new TCG era, it's One Piece and everybody else.
So I think there's a couple things. Number one, the game is, it started off a lot of collectors, but it has turned, like, it is a players, like, there's a lot of players for one. I don't know the numbers, but it feels like it's one of the bigger kind of played events. All the stores around us have One Piece people. I see online. I have a buddy. It's actually a buddy of both of our storage in New York. Who has a huge store that is predominantly One Piece. He has like no Magic players. It's like almost all One Piece. And then I think so it's play, and a lot of people like it because it's fast paced gameplay.
Magicthegathering is like a good game that's quick.
Yeah. But also the collector sphere of it.
The IP is strong.
Yeah, but it's an IP that's very congruent to people who like Pokemon. Like there's a lot of overlap there, and so people who are already committed to the TCG environment, and they buy, they sell, they trade cards, they love Pokemon.
Your collectors, maybe, not your players.
No, your collectors. That's what I'm saying. Like, they already collect Pokemon, and now they love One Piece because they watch the anime, and now there's the same thing for them to collect, in the One Piece. So, and the pull rates are, I mean, the manga is a hard pull that a lot of people like.
They do it well, where, like you said, you walk both lines. It's a player's game and it's a collector's game. Like there's something for both people. The problem is Bandai. How long before they Bandai it? Like
they've been doing this for a while. How long?
Yeah,
One Piece has been out
13
for years
sets.
now.
13 sets.
But like
too late to call it.
I don't know. It's still Bandai. Like at some point they've got.
I don't know.
to
I don't think that's
screw it
as
up.
fair as it once was.
Yeah, I
hope
don't
not.
I don't like agreeing with George, but I think I agree with George here.
Like, I remember when Louis was pumping the Fantasy Flight and Asmodee nonsense. Like that was always DOA. Everybody with 4 brain cells knew that, except for Louis.
I was excited for Star Wars until I found out it was Fantasy Flight, and I was 100%.
Everybody but Louis knew how that story ended.
Yeah,
this is fair.
But like I don't think like I won't say the name right now. I think like a game came out a little while ago, and I was like, oh, is this game going to be big enough for that game company to like be on the straight and narrow and treat it respectfully? Spoiler, it wasn't. I think Bandai realizes they have an unbelievable winner on their hands, and they just have to not mess it up. Like they could legit be the 3rd biggest TCG for a very long time.
I would argue they already are.
Yeah, they print a lot of
that or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right. And in the US, I would say it's hands down.
Really, you think it's that obvious? You think it's hands down?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. Who's buying a Yu-Gi-Oh pack? Everyone that's playing Yu-Gi-Oh is playing old formats. Like
that's fair.
They're not adding new cards to like their decks. They're playing old stuff. Like no one walks in a shop and says, "Hey, you have the latest Yu-Gi-Oh set." They say, "Hey, you have Yu-Gi-Oh cards from 20 years ago." Like
Why
it's
is
I
that?
don't
because the IP is not big now. Like I think that's what One Piece has is like
I'll be honest. I know Yu-Gi-Oh had an IP.
yeah, I remember
yeah.
watching like the Yu-Gi-Oh show was pretty big. It was like the follow suit to Pokemon. Like it was like kind of right there behind Pokemon. But One Piece, I mean it's just a huge base of people. It's weird though, like they don't have an online client, which is kind of weird. Like you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, they have a pretty robust online client. You look at Lorcana doesn't have one yet. But like One Piece you would think would
Most games don't right now. That's
yeah.
pretty
For
I
now.
mean, Pokemon has one, but like,
Ugh.
who's playing it? And then I mean, really the only one that has one
Listen,
is Magic.
don't sleep on Pokemon Pocket. There's a
Oh
lot.
God.
Well,
here we
that's
go.
a whole different thing though
Thanks,
than
Donald. I owe
the
you one. How we got out of the Pokemon section? Jerk.
This set seems really good. They do a lot of reprints, and it doesn't seem to like destroy the market.
they're coming up on their first rotation. So we'll see
Oh, interesting.
how that happens because a lot of people freak out at rotation. Game's dead. Oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. But rotation is normal. Actually, is there a Riftbound topic in here? Riftbound actually announced when the game released, like, hey, in set 9, we're going to rotate. Like from day
Just
one.
get
Yeah,
all the
day 1,
negativity out of the way.
set 9, rotation, first 4 sets gone. Like, so it's not a surprise to you people that have never played a TCG before that rotation's a real thing. Like, here's what it is. Now, most people probably didn't read that and probably won't read that and they'll still freak out. But yeah, rotations are hard on games.
Get this. See, George is gonna hate this. It would seem that alternate art, this is in the new OP13, alternate art variants of each of the 5 elders, no clue what that means, also has an alternate version that can only be acquired through opening a god pack.
Oh, jeez.
So there's a demon pack. It says if this so-called demon pack is real, each of these red text etched members of the Goracy can only be found alongside the other 4 and an alternate art version of Aimu, making them inconceivably rare. At the time of writing, watch each elder spots a price tag of roughly $6,000. That means you could
That'd be
open
more than that.
you could open a $30,000 booster pack by purely chance.
Crazy.
These cases of this product, it's gonna be great.
Intense.
Yeah, it's been a
Remember
while.
that neon guy from the Magic?
The
I
neon.
wonder if it's like that.
It's definitely not. You're talking about the Neon Dynasty.
The
Yeah.
Kamigawa, whatever. What was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy's name?
Yeah,
that
that was like the first
Hidegatsu or something like that.
but that's like a $400 card now or something like that.
No, is it really?
Yeah. Well, how do you spell that, Donald?
You're asking the
How
wrong
would
person.
Donald know that?
It's like HIDE.
Oh wow, I can't believe I got that close. I said hide gassy and it picked up Hidegatsu.
I got it. Yeah, HIDETSUGU. Yeah, it's $540 for the.
That's
neon
great.
red.
I thought
That was like a
wow.
$6,000 card when we were opening.
That was a banger.
No, this is nothing like that. Like this is the difference between that and this is like astronomical. I'm guessing. Like I'm guessing you would have to open hundreds of cases probably. So I'm guessing.
Wow.
Maybe not hundreds of cases. That might be a little extreme, but yeah. I mean, One Piece. I think is doing the best job out of any of not pulling from Magic as well in terms of player base. Like it feels like it's their own group of people, their own culture. It's not just like hey, I'm mad at Magic, so I'm going to go play One Piece. It really seems. I think One Piece. The guy I know who plays Star Wars, so take that for what it was. He's a huge Pokemon collector, and he started going pretty heavy into One Piece because he loves One Piece so much. So anyway, let's switch to Riftbound now that we mentioned Riftbound. We'll go Riftbound, Sorcery, and then Lorcana. We always end with Lorcana.
What else do you have about Riftbound?
I'm curious on what your thoughts were on release, what you've heard from people. I played in pre-release. I actually learned how to play Riftbound at our pre-release. We had like 14 people. A pretty good pre-release for us. Um, it's fun. A lot of deck manipulation. Like you do a lot of things by putting things under your from your graveyard back under your deck or under your your mana thing. There's a lot of different interactions. It's kind of fun to play. Like there's a lot of shuffling. I didn't sleeve my deck, so I regret that because it made shuffling way more difficult. Um, but it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea how to play the game. I haven't played it. But couple issues I have. The the one would be that some packs just don't have rares in them.
Yeah,
Like
I
there
think
was
that's a mistake. That was
there
obviously they would apologize.
right. It was a right. I mean, it happens. It to small indie companies, but and then the edges on the cards are
Yeah,
like
print quality is pretty bad.
terrible. Yeah, the card quality is bad. I will say those like the signed cards look sweet. They look very cool. Um, I don't know. I from what I hear from people, it's a fantastic game to play. They're enjoying it, but and a lot of it is coming from the IP. A lot of the people that are playing it are coming from being league players forever. I don't know how long that
Yeah.
carries in.
It
Like,
was it was interesting. We had people come that, have never been to the shop before. They were League of Legends players.
yeah,
That's what they were. And they traveled pretty far to get to in West Virginia. There's not a lot of places, so they had traveled pretty far to be there. They definitely weren't your typical
yeah.
hanging out in an LGS, like having conversations. Like it's just a different, you know,
It's interesting because League is notoriously the most toxic community, like, in video game
you know
world,
what I did? You know what I did?
and I bringing the most toxic community into a TCG is a very interesting combination.
Well, and then their accounts have their league name. And so,
Yes.
you know what I did?
Yes, they do.
I said, "Hey, we're gonna do roll call. I'm gonna read your league name instead of your name," and I read their league name.
Yeah, it's wild. It's definitely wild. Um, yeah.
Oh,
I think, I still don't think the game is relevant 2 years from now. I think it still exists. I don't think it's relevant. I think it will do well out of the box. I
yeah,
always thought
we
it
said that. Everybody was
yeah,
saying that.
I've always thought that, but I don't know how long until the league players lose interest. I don't know. And then once they're gone, I don't know how much you have left, how much crossover there is. So,
Uh, I think there will still be people who don't like league that play. Um, it's interesting. There's just so many games. Like there's really at some point there's
it's
too
too
many
much.
games and there will be winners and losers. I don't I agree with what you're saying. Like I don't think Riftbound will be a top 3 TCG.
I mean,
Uh,
like, I have nothing against it. I would absolutely play it. I wanna learn to play it, but I will like, I'm not gonna buy any cards. I don't have time in my life for another TCG.
yeah. And
I barely have time for the one that I do
I
play.
think that's gonna be a problem for a lot of places, and a lot of people. The other thing is they made some other mistakes, I think. They printed a couple cards only in the Proving Ground box, so there's a couple commons that are like $30, and that's causing the Proving Grounds boxes, of course, to
Proving.
get Proving whatever, to get bought out and be super expensive.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
mistake.
yeah, I think that's a mistake, right? Like, I
It
think
is.
that's a
It's a mistake.
big, uh and then, the thing I keep hearing from people as a negative, which I actually think is a positive, but as a negative is that they developed the game too much with 4 player
Right.
involved. And the argument to that, my understanding from that side is like, how are you going to have a competitive card game that is
Yeah,
developed for 4 player,
right.
whatever?
And there's no limited. Like, you can't draft it.
Yeah,
You
I think
can't
that's a
like,
mistake too.
that's a yeah,
I
that's a
hope they
mistake.
eventually change that. I think that's a huge mistake. We have a huge limited crowd for our store.
I mean, limited is a huge aspect of every game, and yeah, it's.
But I think that it's a mistake to not. I think it's a mistake for other games to not care about 4-player. Like I think there's a lot of people who play Magic, who play Commander, who that's their play group. They're not in the LGS. They're at their house, and they have the
Right.
same 4 or 5 guys who come to the house and play Magic, play Commander. And if you don't promote your game to that segment, you're missing out on what Wizards would say like 80% of the Magic the Gathering community doesn't play in an LGS. They play at home. And like I think that's a big amount of people who need a gameplay that works in their play group. And so I actually think it's a big win for Riftbound that they're doing that. But it was fun. It's cool. You know, one of the things that they do differently, they have you have your leader, but that card doesn't get played. It's just like a static effect. And then you have the same name. I think it's the same named leader as a champion in your deck, and you get to choose one of your 3 champions. And you put that out as like a commander that you get to play. But then once it dies, it just dies. It doesn't go back to a command zone or something like that. I think that's a cool mechanic. And then you're attacking bases, and you get to choose your 3 bases. And so your base could have mechanics that work for your deck, and then you have to conquer those bases to get points. So it's kind of a cool.
I mean, they basically designed it like the video game. They designed it to be a MOBA in a card game, which is cool. Like that's great. I think it's great design. It's it's almost PvE-esque.
Yeah.
But like I think it's got a lot of stuff going for it. I think it's got a lot of stuff against it. So we'll see. We'll see how the print run thing is another thing. Like it looks like it was more readily available than people initially thought. So maybe they actually got their print run pretty decent compared to the demand.
Yeah, I have no complaints.
I think I saw what's it? I think I took a picture of it. I can't remember what game it was. Oh, it was Gundam. Gundam just put out a release, put out a statement that said for their 3rd set, they're like, we realize the demand has far exceeded our expectations, and we're thankful for the positive response. Blah blah blah. We understand that you can't get the cards to address this. We're informing you that a second wave of their set 2 and their starter decks, I guess, will begin entering the market around early December, and then they're increasing the print run for set 3. So that's like the exact same thing that Lorcana did. Like they realized the print run was a mistake. By set 3, they corrected, they overcorrected, but like you have to like you can't just go back and fix set 1. Like it's just not possible. And by the time you correct, it is set 3.
Right.
That's just the way it is. But
yeah, I think Riftbound has a lot of early legs. I do agree that it's probably not going to be able to stick around just from a logistics standpoint for amount of card games that can exist. But it's cool, and they're definitely trying. All right, let's transition to Sorcery. That's there it is. There is the chorus that I wanted to sing. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Chorus of condemnation.
We're going to keep the chorus going for the chorus of condemnation. George, this is our spoiler.
Was that really our card?
Yeah, he gave us chorus of condemnation. I'm going to send you a link to it on Discord.
Did he send us cards or did he send us cards?
He just sent us a picture of the card.
No card?
No, I don't think at the time he sent this to me.
He's had it for like a year.
This is Eric sent this to me in June.
What?
He said, hey, what we want it to be timed during the stream when there's a lot of negative criticism flying against Sorcery.
Always.
And so you weren't here when we did it the first time. So chorus of condemnation.
So what does the card do?
It's a unique magic, so it's
that's a powerful card.
Yeah, it's a 1 cost. It's a 1 cost, and it's in air, and it is
Airbender.
Ready? You like this? It's unique magic of destructive criticism. And it says each player chooses another to discard a card. So each player playing, so 4 players playing, you would choose another person to discard a card. So you could
So here's my question though. How can I tell how good it is if I can't bend it in half?
what do you mean?
That's how we can do bend test cards. I remember
That's how
you
we
being
test
adamant about bend testing.
What does that have to do with how good the card? Never mind.
of
I'm
all the
sorry, I asked.
criticisms you could have gone with that. That's where you go. That's crazy. Anyway, that's
I
our
want
Card-
bend test and ghost hands.
The card would be okay in a 4-player game. It's terrible in a 1v1
yeah, it's
because
not very good.
you're literally losing 2 cards
Donald,
for them
you
losing
need
1.
to be a lot more positive about cards we're allowed to spoil so we get more spoilers.
No, we got
This card is so good, it's going
Hold
to
on.
break the game.
Let's not give Donald the credit for this. You're the one who got us this card. You did something good for the podcast for once.
I always do.
Your negativity got us
Yeah.
the card.
Hey,
He was like,
honestly.
"You guys are so negative about sorcery. I'm going to give you a card because he's hilarious. He's got a sense of humor." You know what he didn't do to you? He didn't
Ban me.
ban you. He didn't ban you.
I will be clear that he is my favorite game designer in New Zealand right now.
So yeah, there's a lot of sorcery stuff going on.
When is Gothic release? And like, can I ask you this?
December 5th.
Is it a Batman crossover? No, that's
Yes.
Gotham
Yeah, it
City.
is. Yeah, there's Secret Layer Batman.
That's Gotham
released in-
City.
Dude, I would be so pro a Gotham City TCG. That'd be freaking amazing.
That would
Pretty
be,
sure that the DC card game exists. But well,
Does that
I don't know if
exist?
I don't know if exists is the right word. Exists probably is the right word. As in there was once cards physically printed.
Dude, Gothic should absolutely do a Batman crossover. Can we talk about how great that would be? That would be how you get sorcery in the top 4.
No, nobody wants non-sorcery in sorcery. They want sorcery.
That's the reason they're playing
The 4 of
sorcery,
them.
not magic.
I think this set is gonna.
I'm surprised they can find 4 people to play the game.
Oh, stop it! They did a really good video. Everybody should go watch it. The designer spoilers. No, they did. It's a spoiler. I did a video on introducing people to sorcery this week, telling people what sorcery is.
Did you have my song as the intro or no?
Yeah, I actually should have done that. That would have been good. That would have been great.
What did you tell people about sorcery? Were you like, if you like this box, wait 14 months and you'll have another one? If you love the gameplay, I got great news. In 3 years, you can play it again.
Donald and I were chatting. We have a group chat with shout out to Andrew and Adam.
No George in that group chat.
No, it's our sorcery group chat. And
I can be included. I can bring some truth.
Donald is rebuilding his deck, and one of the big things with sorcery for this set, they are changing the deck size again. So if you
wait, what?
Yeah, they're adding a sideboard, which is called the collection. And
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it worked like in Magic where where it says you search a card from your collection. If I could just pick any card.
No, it's a new thing.
Okay.
It literally means the cards you aren't in the game. That's for casual play. So they are in more formal settings, like in an event. The collection is a set of 10 cards that you've selected to complement your main deck. So
yeah, that's how like wish cards work.
Yeah, it's a sideboard. So I think that's really cool. That's a big thing that I think a lot of people are looking forward to. And then here's something I don't like this. I'm gonna go out and say it. I'll be negative about one thing today. I don't like the bigger deck, a bigger toolbox. I do like the way they phrase that. Bigger deck, bigger toolbox. I think that's funny. But I think the deck size increasing, I don't like it.
How many cards are in your deck now?
So it's going to a 60 card spell book and a 30 card atlas.
So a 90 card
deck.
That's
the lands and not lands.
Yeah, your because you keep your lands separate from your spells.
Yeah.
So like in Magic, you have a 60 card deck, but that includes your lands. So now we have 60 cards of just non-land cards. It's just I think it's too much for like but the reasoning for it, like they're very aware of why they're doing it. They want the games to be not like cohesive. They want it to be more,
splashy,
chaotic. Yeah, like
I think splashy is the word that they've even used.
Cohesive's not the right word. I'm consistent. Consistent. Yeah. I knew there was a C word. They want it to be less consistent. I as a like more, I lean more towards the not casual side. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But your casual players,
Can I
not.
can I push back on this? I've
Sure.
actually thought about this a lot. I think because sorcery has the movement side of it, where you have a grid, and it's not
Everyone
just
knows it has a grid. We all know this.
it's not just about the cards that you it's not just about the cards that you play, it's about how you play the cards.
Oh
I
my
actually think that
God.
that it's going to be the opposite effect. And I think they want that. I agree with that. That's what they want. But I think the reality is it's going to make people who are more strategic and better card players are going to have a stronger advantage
You still
in.
have the luck of the draw, though. I mean, you have 60. You can only have what, one unique in your 60 card
Right,
deck. I
but if
mean,
you
like,
can build a deck that doesn't need that unique, and if you can pilot that deck
sure.
better, you're gonna see the opponent's splashy big card less. And so I think you have a better
I don't know.
opportunity. I think
I
it
think it's.
highlights skill.
I think I don't. I strongly disagree with that, but that's
Well, you
okay.
should play and we'll see. You're a
That's why.
far better card player than me.
That's why I like.
Not hard. Also, probably better golfer.
Definitely not a
No,
better golfer.
no.
I've been golfing a lot.
What is a zero torque What is a zero torque putter, Louis?
Oh, that's the new thing that Scotty Cameron just put out.
It's in my feed nonstop. What the hell is it?
You should buy one and then not use it and give it to me. I don't know. It's just like I have no clue. I don't buy expensive putters. If I bought an expensive putter and then missed like a birdie putt from 6 feet, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I'd be like, this is
I'm
why
going
did
to
I
the
spend
Tiger Woods mini
$800?
golf course when I go to Orlando.
Are you? Cool. Anyway, so that's one of the things. That was a long time ago that they announced that, though. I just highlighting it.
That's why I like playing Pathfinder, because I never have to worry about my.
Did not see that coming, Donald. Want to give you props. Did not see that turn coming.
Wait, hold on.
What turn?
George, what do you think Donald just said?
He plays Pathfinder.
You're thinking about the D&D light, the not D&D D&D.
Yeah.
Pathfinder's an avatar in Sorcery. It's one of the avatars.
That's why I like
Getting
playing.
better and better.
That's why I like playing the Pathfinder avatar in Sorcery, because I don't have to ever draw.
Dude, you remember the living card game Pathfinder? That game was freaking great.
No, I don't remember that.
Dude, like, let me tell you, I wish living card games could make money. They're so good.
Yeah, they're good, but
I was talking to somebody who like a big Netrunner person. I'm gonna buy me a set of like old Netrunner cards. That game was so good.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Donald. Pathfinder, the TCG.
No, we're good. We're good. What's the Lorcana topic?
We're not at Lorcana. We're still in Sorcery.
Sorry.
Donald, you're killing me.
The flavor of Gothic 2, like the demons, it's just cool. It's gonna be awesome. The demons that have all these like negatives to the player, but they're powerful cards.
Dude, I found a strong counter to Gothic looking through Sorcery Bulk.
What did you find?
Excited. I'm not gonna tell you.
Just tell us. Come on, for the podcast.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Did you guys see that? Hold on. Did you see what happened? Donald is looking through Sorcery Bulk right now. The man who hoped and prayed that Sorcery wouldn't release a set this year has been turned.
Never happened.
He's building decks.
Never.
I will say, Donald, you hating on Sorcery for no reason.
Yeah, no reason.
Never.
You basically guaranteed they would not build a set this year. I feel deceived by you.
Did not say that.
Oh, he was there. Everybody was there.
Never heard it.
Donald,
and I'm building a Sorcery deck because that's the only thing I can like. That's the only time Louis will invite me to hang out is if I play Sorcery. So.
Is that true, Louis? Do you hate Donald?
Not true at all, but I'll go with it. Sure, for the podcast's sake, yeah, that's true.
Donald, you're welcome in either of my houses anytime you want.
Where's he going?
Go hang out with Joey. He's like, I gotta go eat Joey. He's playing One Piece.
Joey leaving? Is that what's happening?
I'm very confused by what's happening at Donald's house. Did he have Joey over for dinner? Then he just like bailed on him?
Yeah, because you guys.
He did not bail on him. We all invited.
No. I'm sorry, Louis. I should have been more specific.
Yeah.
Did Joey just bail on Donald after Donald invited him over to his home?
Joey just bailed on Donald.
No, Joey is sitting right there in my living room watching TV, waiting for me to be done.
What TV? What is he watching?
I don't know. I'm not in there. I'm here with you, bozos.
Use the bozos. Point to Donald.
Here it is.
All right.
Here it is. Here it is. You ready? You
I'm
ready?
ready.
This card is about to spike. I'm gonna give you the sauce right now. Sorcery
Gotta be
fans.
it's got to be a common.
No
This-
sorcery card is
Ordinary.
about to spike.
It's an exceptional.
No
exceptional.
sorcery card is
And
about to
this
spike.
is about to double in price.
You
If
know the
you
book
are-
up only.
if you are
It's like that, but
familiar-
the opposite.
If you're familiar with Saffron Olive in Magic, he has like this effect on cards when he would play his against the odds decks, and he would like random card that
Oh my
costs nothing,
god!
and
Will
then
you
it
show
would
the
spike.
card?
No, you're gonna sit here and listen to all this. You're making Joey wait. You're gonna listen to me. This is an exceptional mortal dispenses almighty justice. 3 cost, 3 power toughness. I don't know what they call that in sorcery. Takes no damage from demon, spirit, or undead minions.
Wow.
Powerhouse.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already go do the buyout of sorcery cards. Tell me how that goes for you, will you
I
please?
pulled how many exceptionals can you play? 3?
5.
3. Yeah, so I pulled
There's
I
there's a-
pulled 4.
You know the real play for there's an alt art of the Syrian Templar.
Oh, is there? I need it.
That's the one to start buying right now.
I need it.
There you go.
Do
Okay.
not
All right.
speculate in sorcery cards, people.
Speaking of Gothic,
Light your money on fire; it'll be
okay.
warmer.
I have to this podcast.
Oh, here we go. Let's talk about
is-
why we're talking about sorcery. Here we go, Louis.
I'm gonna mute George from everywhere.
Can you mute him in my ear too?
Yeah, I gotta mute. I'm gonna mute him from everyone's ear.
Please.
There. Is he muted? I can't tell if he's muted or not. I'm scared to talk.
I think he's trolling us now.
Our
Oh God. Crap.
that was muted for them, but not for us.
Oh.
Oh, there's a mute button right there. It says mute. Why didn't I just hit that? There you go. He's muted.
Whew.
By the way, George is labeled as Josh on the podcast. There's no more George on the bottom of my screen for his audio or anything. So I got my numbers, finally got my sorcery numbers, so we can launch our sorcery pre-sale. All orders are guaranteed at KitchenTableTCG.com, and any order of 3 or more boxes will allow you to add to your cart for free a 4-player sorcery playmat that I am putting up on the screen right now. A 4-player sorcery playmat. And yeah, that's the perk of pre-ordering with me at Kitchen Table Cards and Games, KitchenTableTCG.com. We'll put that up on the website. And yeah, that's the pre-order thing we're doing to support 4-player sorcery play. There were a lot of people have been asking me to reprint the other ones. I wanted to do a different one because I thought the other ones were a little too complex. Like the artwork was there was too much when you were playing. So I went with a much more simpler design with these, with kind of the same artwork that you see in a lot of our kitchen table cards and games branding and on the t-shirts that we have and stuff like that. So those will be available only if you buy 3 boxes. And then I might put them up on the website as well they'll probably be like $50 or something like that for the playmat. 40 or $50. But if you buy 3 boxes, you'll be able to add it to your cart for free. And that is what we're doing for Sorcery Gothic. So go support the channel if you would like to do that. And if you want boxes, they'll be at MSRP, of course. And that's that. All right, unmuting George or Josh. I have to find that again. Unmute. You're unmuted. So they're at their, what's it called, where they wrap the edge of the playmat, Donald? Stitched edges, which is a great transition into the Lorcana topic.
I see what you did there.
Stitch. It's not, but I'm not done talking about it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Oh no, yeah, there's a shock. Something new to sell. Louis excited again.
Your
There's
voice
a shocker.
changed. What? Your voice changed when we muted you.
What happened?
I don't know. It's like a weird double voice now.
You forked up.
Huh.
I hear him fine.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Lorcana. Stop. You're so annoying. I forgot how annoying you are after 4 months of
Double,
not
double,
being here.
double, 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 double,
Donald, do you have a
double.
Lorcana topic?
No, you said you did.
Okay, I do.
Okay.
It's a negative one though, and I don't want to poo poo on your poop.
There's a shocker. A positive sorcery topic and a negative
Well, here's the thing.
Lorcana topic.
We had Fabled, and Fabled came out, and it's like they adjusted the print run, and the prices of the boxes seem to have stabilized pretty well and seem to be doing pretty good. They were like 140, 135, 130 at release. Like it was a pretty good price across the board. Players not too expensive. Stores can make money. This set, I don't know, man. Like it seems like we're back to square one. Like boxes are like $105 on TCG Player now.
I just want to make sure I understand this. You critiqued Fabled last time because it was too hard to get, too expensive. It was all wrong.
I don't think I said all that.
I think you
I said the
said that
opposite.
verbatim.
I think I said the opposite. I think that it's good that they adjusted print run.
Oh, really? Donald, is that how you remember it, Donald?
I have to be careful here because against me. So
Is what?
my words get used against me.
What did I say?
But you and Josh were both negative on it until I called it out, and then you're like, no, we think it's a good thing. So
I need Josh here. Josh would defend me.
Yeah.
Josh would not, because you are lying. You are lying.
Two of you is way worse than one of you. I don't know.
You are lying about what you said because you are again just making it up as you go along, or to dunk on Lorcana. Because that's what you do.
No.
Because that's what you do.
Okay, so you guys think it's fine then?
I think it's great.
So
I think it's wonderful.
They printed an accurate number of boxes.
Absolutely perfect.
I don't know how many boxes they printed. Are you saying that you got more Whispers in the Whale than you did Fabled? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think I got more Whispers in the Well than Fabled.
Okay.
I also don't think I ordered. I probably didn't order as much though. That's the problem. I probably ordered light on this set.
Okay.
But I definitely got less than I got for the other sets, and I probably ordered the same amount. So I don't know. I don't actually know. I just feel like the secondary market, there's way more supply than there's demand. Is what I'm saying. And I kind of wonder if it's not that people felt like Fabled was first chapter 2.0 as a result of like the changes.
What kind of was a lot of people that started playing the game after first chapter came out, they didn't get their hands on those cards. So it was a way to get their hands on a lot of those cards that they missed. And not only that, but it was the first set that had the iconics and the first set that had the epic rarities, and like there's a lot of chase cards in there. So like there was a lot of things that were hype about the set. For me, it was the opposite. Like I already had all those cards. There's like 30 cards in the set that were new. I just buy the singles that I need. So I didn't even buy a single box of Fabled. But like Whispers in the Well is a full, is back to being a normal set. And it looks like a really good set. I'm excited about it.
What are you excited about?
I like a lot of the gargoyle stuff is really cool. I'm excited to
You like the mechanics, or you just like the IP?
I like the mechanic. It's basically the Hellbent mechanic for Magic, where like they don't untap unless you have less than 3 cards in your hand. So like that's a mechanic in Magic where you just don't want to have cards. Your cards get more powerful when you have no cards in hand. So that's like the gargoyles are just overstated cards, but their downside is they won't untap if you have cards in your hand. So I think that's a cool mechanic. And it's the way they did it. So they have a day-night mechanic, and you know how terrible that is to track in Magic. Both ways that they did it.
Games that have light packs and dark packs, I never trust them.
So the way they
that set, whenever they have light
gargoyles,
packs and dark packs,
again?
never good.
That was just for the sorcery segment.
So the day
Donald.
gargoyles turn stone by day, and they come alive at night. So that's how they do their day. Like day and night is based on how many cards you have in hand, basically. Really cool.
Do they flip?
Nope.
No? Okay. Did you just say that? Sorry, I got distracted by George.
Yeah. They tap or untap based on how many cards you have in your hand.
So okay, good.
Or stay tapped or untapped based on how many cards.
Gotcha. The artwork, I mean, it looks good. I don't know. I can't figure out Lorcana. Not gonna lie. Ooh,
I
that
know you
headless.
never have been able to understand it.
Well,
You have always fudded it. You have always hated it, and no matter
nothing
how
is
great it does.
nothing has really changed. You're never going to understand it because you just don't care. But like,
Yeah, you're just kind of a
it's
bad person, I think is the right way to
it's
phrase that, Donald.
it's a good game that's doing well. It's a player's game.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about the iconics in this set. I think that's a lot of the reason for the
Yeah.
box price.
I think the miss there is that they're not matching.
I don't even. I mean, I would prefer them match, but I don't even think that's the biggest issue. I just don't think they look good. Like I just don't think they're good all around. They do not compare to the Mickey and Minnie like art and style of the card, and they just look like a regular enchanted, and not even a good enchanted. The enchanteds look better.
I like the
So
headless horseman.
the headless horseman cards are so cool.
Yeah.
Actually, the best enchanted in the whole set is the scared one. I can't remember what it's called. Or spooky. Maybe it's called spooky. Spooky sight. Is that it? Yeah, spooky sight where like the headless horseman's standing there and it's got like all the
What do I
Mickey
search
and
here? Spooky sight.
yeah. But it's the enchanted. You need the spooky sight enchanted.
I anticipate this to be a sideways card.
It's not. It's not a sight. It's a. Did you find it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Like so,
Yeah,
it's got.
oh yeah, that artwork is sick.
Yeah, that's my favorite enchanted from the set.
That looks pretty cool. I gotta give you that. That one looks cool.
Yeah, the headless horseman cards were a good add. I like those. A lot of people are excited about gargoyles. I think it's gonna be a good set. The power level of these cards is higher than what has been typically.
What is headless horseman from? What IP is that? What like?
It's Ichabod Crane, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah,
Is that a Disney
like
thing?
Yeah, of course.
I guess.
It's a
I know
movie.
that they have versions of it. Yeah, I didn't know that it was their IP.
I don't think it's IP. I think it's a general IP.
The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
So, can we talk about something more important than this for a second, though?
The Headless Horseman is the main antagonist of the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the second half of Disney's 1949 animated feature, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
So, Grand Seiko just announced they're coming out with a 37mm watch.
I think Mr. Toad is a donkey.
Who wants that?
It's not.
It's not?
Mr. Toad is not a donkey.
Oh, is that
Wait, what?
Ichabod? Is Ichabod the donkey's name?
Ichabod Crane is a person.
Then who's Mr. Toad in the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, where there's a donkey and a guy sitting on a thing?
Oh, maybe I don't know. Is Mr. Toad or is
All right,
Ichabod rides a horse?
who is Mr.
Is that what you think is a
Toad
donkey?
in the Adventures?
Mr. Toad is a frog. Ichabod's a person, and he rides a horse. You think the horse is the donkey?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Well, why isn't he on the cover of the movie?
Ichabod?
No, the headless, Mr. Toad.
I don't know.
Poor marketing back in 1949. Anyway, secret sauce. Here it is.
I have a lot. Like,
No.
First of all, Louis, where'd you go for dinner tonight?
No, this is the secret sauce. Okay, we went out to dinner tonight. I texted my wife. I said, "Hey, listen." Instead of everybody making dinner and us messing up the house, my wife's out of town this weekend. My mom's coming in town this weekend. Instead of us messing up the house, let's go out to dinner. So we went out to, where do we go? What's it called?
You went to we went to a terrible steakhouse.
Not Longhorn.
Fireside?
No, not Longhorn, but
Logan?
Roadside.
Logan?
Lone Star.
Texas Roadhouse. We went to Texas
dude.
Roadhouse.
That's terrible. Like,
We're
we'll
getting
get
into
into
Texas.
in a minute.
We're getting into Texas Roadhouse, by the way, in the Valley.
Are we really?
We are.
Where?
Insider information.
Where?
Whoa!
Out
A
by
Scoopy
the
Scoop.
out by Home Depot, where all that land is, where that hotel is out there.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Anyway, so we sit down, we did the call ahead seating, which was great. And on the call ahead seating, there's
Do you
a
need
little
call ahead seating on a Thursday night at
dude,
the Longhorn?
whatever people say about this economy and people not eating out, they're lying. This place was.
I will say Americade's done very well lately.
This is completely packed. Not a single empty table in the entire massive. I mean, it's a huge restaurant. There's people eating outside. It's 45 degrees today. There's people eating outside. Massive restaurant. It's not 45. It's like 55 degrees. Sorry, I exaggerated. We order our food. It takes an hour for them to get us our food. And you know why it took an hour? I did some research while I was in it. It's because of the amount of online orders that they get. The amount of what's it called? DoorDash. And they have a pickup window now. And it has completely, and I was thinking about it, like, it has completely added this extreme strain on the restaurant because they can't keep up with a full restaurant plus all this extra stuff.
So I never do that. I never order DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of that. It's so expensive. Such a waste. I did it in Maui when I was vacationing there. I will say I will never do it in normal life. I think it's stupid, expensive, but I get it.
So I don't get
That shit's
DoorDashing.
magic.
I said, I'm going to DoorDash. It's like, I'll DoorDash like fast food. I'm not going to DoorDash a steak.
Oh no. You're
gonna DoorDash a steak,
dude.
Lots of
How
people
vile
do.
are DoorDash fries? It's been sitting there for 40 minutes.
Hey, you can't order fries. Fries are a terrible. You can
I
barely
never
barely go through the drive-through and get fries and take them home. You have to eat them on the way
So what do
home.
you DoorDash?
I just don't DoorDash.
I don't DoorDash.
I used to DoorDash only when I was at the house and the kids were asleep and I couldn't leave the house. That's when I would DoorDash.
Then
But
what did you DoorDash?
my wife doesn't work nights anymore, so like that doesn't happen.
What did you DoorDash when you did though?
So there's a place right down the road that's Wings. It's like it's
Wings
called,
would be good DoorDash.
it's called
I can see that.
King's Kitchen, and it's like, they make wings and they're delicious.
Why'd they call it Wings Kitchen if they're serving wings?
I don't know.
King's Wings.
Wait, do you not agree with me that it's ridiculous that restaurants now? I mean, this is just like corporate America, right? Like it's just for
These fat cats.
It's just for the bottom line of the business, right?
Right, Donald?
The experience of eating out is now hampered by the fact that people don't want to go eating out. The people who want to go eating out have a worse experience because we have to deal with the consequences of the people who don't want to eat out. That shouldn't be the way the world is.
It's all about convenience now.
I don't want convenience. I want to go out to eat and get my food within 20 minutes of ordering it. That doesn't seem like asking too much. No? Am I crazy?
I think you're crazy for going to that restaurant for a steak. That's where I think you're crazy. That is literally
it was not a good steak either.
No, because they don't serve good steaks.
Yeah.
They do not serve a good steak.
Well, I don't live in friggin' wherever where you can get a $90 steak on a whim. Like, what do you want from me?
$90. I'd kill for a $90 steak.
Yeah, I top out at a $15 steak. So like,
what can you get for $15 in a steak?
I think my steak was like $27 tonight.
What?
Yeah,
dude. What?
It was like a 16-ounce sirloin steak.
Yeah, I get a 6-ounce sirloin,
and it was fine. It was like it was better.
If you like rubber, it tastes great. Like,
it wasn't that good.
All right, when you come to Charleston, we're going to Halls. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right.
I get it. Like, but not everyone has a Halls around them. The steak place around us.
And you can cook it at home. Then you can cook it at home.
Yeah, everyone can afford that.
That's fair. I agree about the cooking at home. I actually, every time I go out to eat steak, I think the same thing. I could have cooked this better.
You should never order a cheap. You should never go to a cheap steak restaurant.
No, it's like the experience of going out to eat. And it's good.
You're not going out to eat. You're eating rubber. You're going to the Derby. You're eating the tires.
Listen, like we're sick of cooking. We need to get out of the house and like
go out of the house.
We're on this diet where I can't eat any.
Go get a burger. Go get a burger. Go get a chicken. Go get your king wings. I'm fine with it. Do not eat the world's worst steak.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about the secret sauce part.
I am secret saucing it.
You don't think it's ridiculous?
I don't think. What do you think it's ridiculous that people DoorDash?
No, I just think it's crazy that the dining industry has just thrown aside the experience of eating out to make as much money as possible.
Wow, I never would have seen that coming. Like, that is really breaking news on May the Zoo be with you.
All right, everyone. That's the podcast.
So I have a quick question for you. How can people order online? Are you about to plug that at your LGS or no? I missed. Is this where you plug your online sales or no?
No, we have the online sales of this. Hold on. No,
yeah,
that's the opposite. It's the opposite. You're going to accuse me of something that's the opposite.
Okay.
Watch
okay.
this. I can mute you so I can make my point.
So Louis can plug on.
Our business benefits, the online sales benefit the local customer. The local customer has a better experience because of the way that we are able to run our business online. It benefits the local customer. We treat them better. We are able to have a bigger store, have better service. I have employees. It's a better experience overall. And you can go support that by buying your sorcery at KitchenTableTCG.com, where you'll get a free playmat if you order 3 booster boxes. All right, unmuting George.
Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
Can I go while you guys argue?
That's the podcast. Everybody say hi to
Joey.
Joey.
This podcast is dedicated to Joey. You can find him at Louis' store. Tell him that he should call Louis' store, ask for Joey, and tell him it should have been on the podcast.
Yeah, you should do that, actually. I'm okay with that. Everyone, remember, be kind to the people around you. May the zoo be with you.
Be kind to everybody but Joey around you, and also with you.
Always.